In the heart of Paris' 7th arrondissement sits the American University of Paris.
So now, well, you are not in the United States, you are in France. Then in France, I think there are interesting discussions now being held, especially here in Paris. There will be, apparently, we hope, a memorial then honoring enslaved people.
Where students from around the world pursue their education. Among them are Black students whose experiences often go unseen. This project explores what it truly means to study abroad in a city known for its beauty and prestige while navigating identity, race, language, and belonging. Okay. Rolling! Welcome, welcome, welcome!
I'm Leslie. I am a senior at AUP.
My name is John Richard, but everyone calls me JR.
My name is Zua.
My name is Joy. I'm 21.
I am a master's student, second semester.
Where are you from?
I'm from Congo, but I've been living in France. Paris is local to me.
I'm from New Jersey in the States.
I'm from Los Angeles, either way.
I was born in New Orleans, and I grew up in Wisconsin because of Hurricane Katrina.
When did you come to Paris?
I came about 3 years ago.
What was the easiest to adapt to when you came?
I'm West African, and so there's a lot of more Togolese people here, and saying where I'm from and people knowing where it is and people pronouncing my last name correctly. That shit was nice.
I came long ago. As a kid, I felt like most of the other kids really didn't care about me being different like that. For you as a kid to feel it in another kid, it takes his parent to put that type of energy in him.
As much as people say it is hard to understand the language, I feel like it was a little bit easier for me because I grew up speaking Creole with my family.
And what was the hardest thing to adjust to?
Not being in fight or flight, because I'm from a suburb, but it's violent. I always, had my wits about me. And I remember when I first got here, I was waiting for the train and everyone was calm, just standing, slouching. And I'm the way they're standing, they don't think that I could kill them, that somebody could kill them, someone could push you in, blah, blah, all this stuff. And I realized I didn't have to be like that.
I feel like the French people don't give their neighbors the same energy my neighbors give me at home. In France, I barely feel comfortable enough asking for small things to my neighbors like salt or did you get your water fixed? They didn't fix my water. Even just knocking at the door, I know they're just gonna see me as another stranger.
Was there ever a moment first coming here where after you first moved to Paris where being Black crossed your mind, positive or negative?
I've been Black my whole life, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that I think about often. Not particular to Paris. It's more about the spaces that I'm in. In Paris specifically, sometimes I get the occasional okay, that was kind of crazy. I'm always wrestling with how I present and how I show up in space and how people interact with me.
Where do you feel the most comfortable being yourself in Paris?
Honestly, within the school, I just feel like I can kind of wear what I want, say what I want, and it's not necessarily I don't know, being a tourist in Paris, oh, she's loud and da da da.
Final question. What would you want to say as advice to all of the Black students who are thinking of studying abroad, going international, whether here or anywhere?
Get informed. Get the information, because you don't want to get out there and you don't know something you're supposed to know.
You gotta live for yourself, and if a system isn't working for you, you should leave, and no one's gonna take care of you except for you.
It's important to lean into things that you're uncomfortable with. You know your pace. I think it's more about the lessons and less about the pace in which you throw yourself into the fire. But the fire is purifying, if you want to say it like that. If you have difficulty asking for help, that's something you gonna have to see. You gonna have to see about. Eventually, that's something that you're going to have to confront.
It's hard, there's a lot of things that you're going to come to terms with, but at the end of the day, staying true to yourself, being you, wearing whatever the hell you want to wear. If you want to have your hair in an updo, you want to have your outfit,
your afro touching the sky, have your afro touching the sky. Like, that is up to you.
You know, and that's what I live by. You know what I'm saying? It's a signature look. It's a signature look. Ah, slay.